What's going on, everyone? Jack here from Headroom. Today I've got this. Inside of here is the Syma X500. It's a tiny little folding brushed motor drone from Syma, and it comes in a really nice kit. So this is a GPS drone with some pretty interesting features, including a 4K camera. Let's take a closer look. Alright, so we're going to start by taking a look at the camera on this drone. You'll notice that it's kind of shaky, kind of wobbly, even some wavy lines. We call that jello. You'll get that on a sunny day. Now that's because there's no image stabilization on this camera, no gimbal. It is a 4K camera. These are actually 2K videos and 4K pictures. Now this drone is about $190, and I actually have a discount code for you in the description below. You can see it there, or you can check it out on our website. Now they claim 26 minutes of flight time on this. 20 minutes is still kind of a stretch, but you can probably get that on a cool calm day. They say about 1,000 meters. Really, you're going to want to keep this in your line of sight. And plus, the range is going to be limited to what you can actually see on your phone, which will probably cut out around 200 meters, 500 max. Now, I really prefer taking pictures. These are some stills that I took with this drone. I really like the camera here for that. They're not moving around, not bobbing and weaving, some solid pictures here. Now, it's not going to compare with something like a Mavic Pro or even the Beast Pro, but it's a good drone in this price point. All right, so first off, I really like the packaging. We get a nice case for this drone. And some good extras, right? So we got your screwdriver, charger, extra battery, two extra props, some prop guards, and then a USB cable to charge the remote. We've got the remote here. So your phone will go up top there. We have some handles to kind of hold on to. Then on the back, we've got this antenna. You're gonna want to put that up. So buttons on the remote, there's your power right there. You've got your takeoff and landing, that's compass calibration and return to home. Of course, your sticks. Then on the top, we've got a video camera button, and then move the gimbal up and down. Maybe not gimbal, but camera, right? There is no gimbal here. Let's take a look at the drone. It is light. It is sub 250 grams, so that's definitely a positive. Absolutely looks somewhat like a Mavic, right? It has the Mavic color, the Mavic style, folds similar to a Mavic. So if we were to unfold it, arms forward and arms back. This camera is a 4K camera, and it does move up and down, but it is not stabilized. Underneath, you'll see there's another camera that is for optical flow. You can actually opt to view from this camera, but it's actually pretty darn terrible. I don't recommend it. That's the only sensor there. This is a slot for an SD card, which you can see there. Battery slides in and out, clicks into place. You can see there's some damage on this. I've crashed it a few times. All right, so let's talk about this Syma. What do you got? Well, this is a brushed motor drone, so right off the bat, right, these motors, they're not gonna be super powerful. Flying in light wind is okay. I recommend using the high-powered mode versus the low-power mode. That'll just give you a little bit more control to keep it in front of you. Now, I don't recommend flying this on a heavy wind day. It's super light, and again, brushed motors, not brushless. Brushless, more powerful, more efficient. Brush motors tend to be cheaper, right? That's why we tend to use them in inexpensive drones. Now, this drone is not inexpensive, coming in right under $200, but you do get a nice package with it. You get a nice drone, you get a nice remote, you get two batteries, some extras and things like that. So it's a decent drone for sure, but it's hard for me to really recommend it over other $200 quads. The camera quality is decent. You're gonna get some shake, you're gonna get some jello. It is not stabilized. There is a spot where it does say anti-shake, but I didn't find that it did a whole lot. It does have some modes. The circle mode worked quite well for me. It did return to home in the middle of one, and I could not figure out how to stop it without getting it falling from the sky. Eventually landed in a tree for me. I went out back later on a new battery, did a circle, no problem. Follow me mode, it kept telling me to put it into optical flow mode, and it just wasn't working for me. And eventually, after crashing this thing a few times, this thing just wasn't safe to fly for me anymore. So, typically Syma has a really good reputation in terms of durability, but their GPS drones have always been a little bit less polished than some of their other ones. So, you know, maybe there's still a little bit of that. In terms of, you know, what you get for this, you know, I think you can probably do better. But overall, you know, if you're just looking for something fun and a toy, you know, it's a decent little toy. Anyway, hope that was helpful. If I didn't answer any of your questions, leave me a comment down below and I'd love to get back to you. If there's something you want to know about this drone or one of its competitors, hey, let me know. If you haven't already, click that thumbs up button if you like this video. If not, hey, give us a thumbs down. We'll do better next time. And if you haven't checked us out on halfchrome.com, make sure you do so. Hey, good luck and happy flying.